Some of you are having trouble with your words of biology assignment, so I want to step in, make sure you understand what you're doing, and then put the Prezi into a video so it's easier for you to access. If you look at the beginning, it says biology contains many words that are easily understandable if you know a little bit about the common prefixes and suffixes. Hopefully you remember from middle school that a prefix comes at the beginning of a word, and a suffix comes at the end of a word, and by using either of those word parts, you change the meaning of the word. So the instructions say, use the Prezi to learn the common prefixes and suffixes found in biology words. Number 2, there are 6 blocks in the Prezi filled with prefixes and suffixes. Your assignment is to choose 2 prefix or suffix from each block and create a biology-related sentence with a biology-related word that uses that prefix or suffix. Each sentence with a correctly used word is worth 2 points. 1 point for the word that's used incorrectly, or if it uses a prefix or suffix but does not deal with biology, will be taken away. Number 5, an example sentence is provided below. We'll go over that in a moment. You may not use that sentence as one of your own. Number 6, you may use any resource to find bio words with the given prefixes or suffixes. I suggest the back of your book in the glossary, or a dictionary, or any internet resource where you look up the suffix, find a word that has that, make sure it's related to biology, and then put that word in a sentence. 7, be aware you should have a total of 12 sentences by the end of your assignment. So before we look at the example word, let's go down to the Prezi and let me explain what's going on. So for words in biology, prefixes come before the root word. Here's your first block of prefixes. A means lack of or not or opposite. Anti means against or opposite. Arth means joint. Auto means self. Bio means life. Chloro means green. Cyto means cell. And di means two or double. So this is block 1. You need to choose 2 of these prefixes. You need to find a word that has that prefix, and then you need to put that word in a biology sentence. Let me back up, pull up a resource. I'm going to start with anti. I would go to dictionary. Looking at the anti-example sentences. Antimatter. Is that a biology term? No. If you continue to scroll down, you know it's an adjective or a noun. Word history. You're looking, medical dictionary. Medical dictionary deals with biology. So, anti-mere, antisocial, antibody. Find a biology word. Science dictionary, getting warmer. Looking for a sentence that has the word anti in it. Such as, here we go, antihistamine, a substance counteracting histamine. So if you can come up with a sentence that has the word antihistamine in it, remembering that you need to know what antihistamine means, then your sentence is done. Okay, let's go back to the Prezi. So you need to choose 2 of these terms. I would look them up in your glossary in the back of your book. That will narrow things down a lot more than, say, using the internet. The next block of terms. Epi means above or on top. Exo means on the outside. Gastro means dealing with the stomach. Hemo means dealing with the blood. Pseudo means fake or false. Cardio means heart. Septic means waste or dirty. Pick 2 of these. Write 2 sentences. You got to find a word that starts with any of these prefixes. Your next block. Herb means plant. Hetero means different. Homo means the same. Hydro means water. Macro means large. Micro means small. Multi means many. Pick 2. Find 2 words. Put those 2 words in sentences. Think about words you know that start with these terms. For example, micro. What have you used in science that starts with micro? Microscope. If you can put microscope in a sentence, you have one sentence done. Here's another block. Osteo means bone, photo means light, plasm means liquid or gel, proto means the beginning or the first, syn means together, chemo means chemical, bi means two, and zoo or zo means animal. All right, moving on to the suffixes. These would come at the end of the root word. Cyst means a mass. Derm means to sink. Itis means inflammation. Ology means the study of. Meter means is a measurement tool. Osis means a condition. And phase means a stage. So these aren't full words. You need to make full words with those at the end. Like ology. You should know several words with ology at the end of them. One of them is what we're studying, biology. If you can do biology and put it into a sentence, there's one sentence for you. Remember, you need to pick two from each block. Here's another block. Phage means eater. Pod means foot. Stasis means stationary. Trophic means levels of feeding. Synthesis means to produce or make. Lysis means to break apart. And that is the end. So you have 4 blocks of prefix words. You have 2 blocks of suffix words. Start with the glossary in the back of your book. Find words that have these terms in them, these prefixes or suffixes. Write down a sentence with those words. You need 2 from each block, total of 12 sentences. Let's go back to that example sentence. Pseudo. Pseudo was one of our prefixes. Pod actually was one of our suffixes, so this word uses a prefix and a suffix. The example says amoebas have a pseudopod that they use for moving around or capturing prey. Pseudo we know means fake, pod means foot, so this is literally this means a fake foot. Hopefully this makes your assignment much more clear. If you still have questions, don't hesitate to email me. Thanks.